Okay, last session began the morning after an eventful, weirdly tea-filled evening. The party woke up to libations and an introduction to a group of orcs that Barston had heard similar stories of fey creatures from. After discussing your encounters, Gargathak asked if there was a possibility of you receiving a message they were eagerly awaiting from the upper level of the city, from a certain scholar named Derek DeCaneth. As Arjun had known this individual for most of his life, he led you back to his daughter, Palotella, who quickly transported you in an aircraft that she had been commissioned to upgrade. Derek informed you that the frozen archer Corwin saw in the cave appeared to be the Archfey, known as the Snow Queen, and that he had much information on Thelanis and the Fae at his disposal due to the growing interest amongst adventurers. He gave 20 gold to the party to return the letter, and another 50 and a decent lunch was made upon returning to the orcs and the cogs, which is where we're starting currently. So everybody's eating some rations and lunch with these orcs and discussing.
So where did we leave off in our conversation there? Sorry, this meal has been delicious. This is to the orcs.
Yes, I was just telling you about our allegiances within Droam. We are all druids. We are all gatekeeper druids, and we're actually a part of a very special faction of the gatekeeper druids known as Valshark Seal.
How many creatures is that? Bell, sharks, seal? How do you spell that?
Sorry, my common is not the greatest. Valshark Seal. That's what how it's pronounced.
Okay, Val Sharak. Okay, way better. Bell shark.
Where did you say you all are from?
We are from southern Droam.
I believe our main reason for being here is to pick up the dinosaurs.
Yes, Corlin, but we were in the middle of having this conversation with these orcs that had similar experiences and have told us that there have been 4 additional train derailments that happened, and we're trying to see if there's correlation with everything, because it sounds exactly like it. So Corlin, sit there with your tea and shh. Thank you. Let the adults talk here.
I'll tell you what, I'll go get the dinosaurs while you guys talk.
Okay, so can someone go with him, make sure he doesn't make any more fucking tea?
I'll go with him.
Please, we don't need that.
You're gonna make him make the tea. Whatever. Go ahead.
Maybe a small dose.
Just a little.
So, there have been additional train derailments.
Yes, we had to travel here on foot.
Whoa, that sounds very horrible. I mean, there's a reason the trains exist, right? Or airships. You guys can just grab an airship? Just like, you know?
They are not common amongst our people. However, we are associated with House Tharashk, the Mark of Finding House, House Tharashk.
Mark of Finding House, Tharashk.
Yes. Our keeper, Ular Tarn. These names are crazy, but Ular Tarn. He's our leader of our faction, and he is in Greywall Keep, which is the farthest point the Lightning Rel goes into Droam. He has a lot more information on the events of the. He's leading the investigation on the events about this disruption to the infrastructure, specifically the Lightning Rails. House Orient is working with him directly in his subordinates.
Ah, well, I guess that's good to know. And how long ago do you think these derailments were, or do you know these derailments took place?
from what I've gathered from this letter, they all happened within the last 2 weeks.
That is fairly recent. Were they around the
Okay.
same area?
It's between Sharn and the Grey Wall Mountains. Yes.
Sharn and the Grey Wall Mountains. Like, I should have paid better attention to geography lessons from my dad. Huh. Well, I have no idea where that is. I don't know if that's where we were. What about you guys? Robot. 396. Pokey. Do you recall where we were? And is that close by? You're muted.
This is me. I'd need to look at the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show the map again. I can show Thalia and Nag
Provide
as
them the
well.
link to their world anvil. Psst.
Yeah, I have it. I'm looking in my favorites.
Let me look at your computer,
No,
Nyack.
hold up, let me get you. My computer's not running the best right now.
No worries.
Except lots of worries.
Oh man, my head is big. Alright.
That's random, but good to know. You said your head was big, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure I heard that right.
Okay,
He does
so
I do see. Okay, I see it. I see it now.
Right? Jimmy Neutron over here.
Whoa, that's like the slowest click ever. Do you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see me highlighting, but it's like super slow now. What?
And then we were derailed over here near the forest, right?
yes. Okay, so y'all were traveling. Y'all had stopped at Rote, was the last stop before y'all were going to Sharn. When y'all were derailed, it was somewhere in this little outcropping in between the trees. Somewhere around there.
It was right there by the Dagger River.
Yeah. And in my world, there's 2 other tracks that go, lightning rail tracks that go towards Droam. They're not on this map, obviously, but I don't know how to. Let's see. I could probably write it in.
How do I delete it? God, I'm making a mess. Oh, don't worry, I got this. Here's the other train. I don't know. I'm drawing and ruining your map at this point.
Stop it.
I'll delete it. I'll delete it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. There we go. Something like that. Anyway,
So then to answer Ardrin's question, yes.
Ah, great. Where?
Right
Okay.
outside Rote.
Ah, Rote. Yes, I recall that location and place and thing. So that means that there potentially might be other caverns that we've not come across yet. The previous one was owned by whoa, I forgot their names. It's been so long.
Snow Queen.
No, before the Snow Queen.
the Dask. So,
The Dask, yes, owned by the Dask in their operations that Barston shared with us, and the other Dragonborn, Yuridas Vopish, Niacid, and Theanon. I don't know.
yeah. So all the disruptions and the attacks have been somewhere in this area, like around here.
Hmm.
Like coming below Silver Lake, between the Grey Wall Mountains and the Brewin coast, or the Brewin border.
Okay, so there may be other locations there, guys. Well, the job for my dad was to gather information, so if we get this information to him, he may just send another group out there, and, we did our part, and then we could get on with our lives. Right? What's her face? Belkyra?
Oh yes, that would be great.
Then you could get back to your circus. I know how much you want to go back. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I think that may be all the information we need. Where's Corlin and the dinosaurs?
Getting the dinosaurs.
Probably making tea.
Well, I'm attempting to get the dinosaurs. I'm probably not doing very well at all. I'm like,
Yeah, roll an
"Little
animal handling.
dinosaur. Not
Can
come with
I
me.
help him out with the dinosaurs?
Yeah, Nyack, you know more about
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Sure, y'all can both roll.
Dope.
So let's see. What is my?
Hopefully,
skill
you
for
know
animal
more about
handling?
dinosaurs.
Oh,
You
I get a
should.
+3. Oh, okay. I got an 8. They love me.
I got a 12.
Okay, so
Come on, mud, fire.
Nyack
Let's go.
grabs, as you walk in, they're both kind of resting, and Nyack kind of shuffles Mud a little bit and grabs his rope and pulls him out the door. Okay, you know, he's still kind of hesitant, but you got him out of the room. Corlin walks up to Fire, trying to get him up, and he kind of rolls the other way and tries to go back to sleep. He's kind of like pawing at you, like a dog
How
would.
heavy is he?
he's probably 200, maybe 150,
Ew,
200 pounds.
No, I'm not even gonna attempt.
He's
Heavy.
still
Heavy himself.
Heavy.
He's a heavy boy.
Let's see. What do I got here? I got nothing.
Open some meat. Do you have like food?
I'm gonna
Maybe you
feed
can-
Fire some drugs. That's what I'm gonna do.
Drug the dinosaur.
Oh god, let's not drug the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I would kill Nyack if he let my dinosaur get some drugs.
Alright, I don't have anything that's really gonna help me out in this situation, so I'm just gonna go back to our journey and be like, I tried.
What do you mean you
He can get his
tried?
own
All you had to
dinosaur.
do was take him through 2 other, just to get him here. God.
As you're
Corlin.
leaving, Corlin, Fire gets up. He's gonna see Mud outside the room, and he kind of gets up and trots out after you've like given up and finished your attempt and run out of the room. Fire gets up and follows y'all out. So, successful retrieval of dinosaurs.
Great job, Corlin. I knew I could trust you with this.
Yeah, you know,
Like you.
I'm so good with animals.
Did you? You didn't make any tea while you were over on that side of the.
No,
Wait,
no,
okay.
unfortunately, no tea was made.
No, it's very fortunate, actually.
I didn't know that you were the no fun police all of a sudden.
I just
I'll
want
have to-
this
I'll
to
keep
get
that in
over
mind.
with.
Every
Like-
time they say tea, my eyes flash orange, by the way.
I love fun, but I do not love fun at my family's expense and like my future. And I just want to keep on doing what I need to do, you know, because I want to do. Just whatever. We got the dinosaurs. Thank you, Gargathak, Pissau, and Beduna. Thank you. I walk out and I go to the vehicle.
Okay. Well, the vehicle's on the second level with Palatella. Are you gonna go back through the factory?
I figured it was gonna go to his dad next.
Mhm. You'll have to.
report
Plus someone else.
Yeah.
We can't just go around like pew, psh, and go up and around.
Okay,
Well,
we
I
can do
think
that.
We'll just have to go back to, anywhere that we have to park it, because I don't think that we're driving it. She could just drop us off and then go back to.
You also
here.
have to get through the factory to go up to up out of the cogs. So I'm gonna say that y'all head that direction. Palatella's waiting outside the factory for you. You told her you would be right back with the dinosaurs. So y'all all go back through the factory, go up to her workshop, and go out the door. Get onto her flying. Barson's gonna stay in the cogs, by the way. But y'all get back onto her flying ship and. She takes you to Boromir Manor.
Thanks, Barson. Have a great life. See you soon. Sorry, had to get that in. That was an adventure. Everyone did great, except you, Corlin. Let's head
I think I did
inside.
the best.
Hades will hear about this.
I'll tell him myself.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go, Fire. Let's go talk to my dad. Clockwork Watchman.
Palatel is going to stay outside on her ship. Can y'all see the map?
Yeah. Oh, that's the ship.
Oh,
Wow.
you left my owl. I'll get him later.
Ollie.
Thanks for the
Probably
ride,
got to zoom
pal.
now, anyways.
So as y'all walk up to the manor, the Clockwork Watchman is going to be standing there. He does the scan of all of you, and y'all all been entered into his system now, so he recognizes everybody and he bows. And then he opens the door and he announces you're there. So, Belkyra, Ardrin, Boromar, Corlin, SM396, Nyack, Thalia, Fire, and Mud have arrived. And inside you hear your mother gasp, "Oh, they're back!" She comes over and greets you.
Yes, I think we have completed what Dad asked us to do, so we're just here to, finish the contract. But it's good to see you, Mom. Glad to see that everything is still going as expected around here.
Oh, yes, it's been quite the last few days. I'm sure your father has something to tell you.
Oh,
Were you at the Broken Anvil Inn last night?
I don't think it was last night. It was like 2 nights ago now. You're talking about Aunt's place, right?
Yes.
Another attack happen?
Yes, there was a encounter. The fences took care of it, but yeah, she's not doing so well. She's currently at the House Drasco headquarters right now, receiving treatment.
What? Told her that we would help her.
Is that his sister?
His aunt.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay.
The owner of that inn we stayed at with all the jacuzzi rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay, so she guides you up to where your father is. He's in his study. Right now it's afternoon, so it's about 5 p.m. So he's finishing up, but everybody. Actually, she'll just go upstairs and get him and bring him back down. So he comes down to the sitting room. Kastar is there as well.
What was my aunt's name again? I forgot.
Elira.
Elira.
No, that's your sister. It was. Shit, let me look at the other page.
Is it shit?
It's
Okay.
been a minute. Sorry.
My aunt shit. How is she?
Squeamish, I'm sure.
Not doing too well.
Ilsa?
It could be Ilsa.
I just clicked the NPCs and rolled 20.
Oh, that's one way. I'm trying to see through Jamie's characters of interest, but there's not enough characters in there.
This is back before I
That's
had.
what, you write them down for?
Yeah, it's back
It's your
before I
family.
had them all. Anyway, I think it's Lyra.
Lyra?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were just. Hey, let's just start off this conversation normally, right?
Hello, we have returned.
We have
It is, nice to see you
returned!
again.
We did it!
We're back.
Alright, so you asked us to go get evidence. Evidence we have. Would you like us to provide?
Yes, I'd like to know what you found out.
Well.
Alright, so I start going through all the Fey dust and the procedures, and be like, "This is the contaminated Fey dust that we have seen and like distributed, well, not distributed, but deciphered." And then basically, I show him the analysis that I think has happened in those lines, and then I point to his son and to like everything else that we've come across recently with the, I want to say, the hags, the information that we've had, and the desk where we think that they're located, and the
Daughters of
multiple events that
Sora
have come across.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned the Daughters of Sora Kel. We mentioned what part of the body are you, the cult associated. We mentioned that there have been similar instances to the train crashes, and that there were particularly orcs that my dad would probably not be fond of from Southern Drum. That they were denied by the Zorakel sisters to help fend off the creatures. We think that there's a conspiracy happening with what's happening in the Cogs, the Kavala, and how she is handling things, and the comparison to how she used to punish people, and how she let someone go that is known to have been in the drug business as well, and how one of their research facilities. I'm going to hold that information back. I'm not going to tell my dad about how one of the facilities, the cavern, was part of. How did I forget them again?
The desk, yeah.
The Dask, that they owned it, and all of a sudden it turned into, something for this Archfey, the Snow Queen. Lots of information just thrown at him.
Info dump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it's what we found out,
So, Dad, with that information, that's a job well done. We'll finish the contract, and we'll be on with our lives now. Right?
Oh, the contract was ongoing, my son. He gives out the gold. Each of you get 100 gold for completing the mission. Kastar has been writing everything down that y'all been saying in his little journal, little gnome in the corner writing. And then Sidan is going to tell you, I have some correspondence for you as well that has been, that came in while you were gone. So,
have you heard anything from Hedris, or the information on what's called a magical scythe?
yes.
A letter from Hedris? Okay.
Yeah, you're the only one that can see that, Corlin. He hands it directly to you. And then, he has this one for the whole group as well.
I want Talia to read this out loud.
I'm letting it load. It is loading. Captain Maxim D. Orion has informed us that without your help and intervention, another lightning rail and multiple conductor stones would have been lost. First, we would like to reward your efforts. Please visit us at the Orion Outpost on the upper level of Sharn. Sorry, I can hear myself and it's tripping me out. Second, if interested, we could use a few wise and capable adventurers for an unavoidable mission. Look forward to your visit. Quanti D. Orion. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I think it's Quanti de Orion.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Orion.
he is the leader of House Orion.
I keep saying Orion. Orion. That makes more sense.
Yes, of House Oreo. Double
Oreo.
stuff.
Heard.
Oh hell yes. Are they hiring?
Huh.
Well, this is
Well-
a sweet letter.
Interesting.
It is. Hey, Dad, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, just like right over there.
Sure, son.
So, I totally thought that this was just like gather information and then, just, be on our way. I thought that would be the end of this. I mean, we found out a load of information, even more than probably what you were expecting.
You did. I'm actually quite impressed. But that leads me to believe that perhaps my instincts were correct, that this is the correct path for you to learn how to be the leader you need to be. So I think that you should continue with this group. They seem to be doing well with you.
I thought we left all the leading to my sister and, well, yourself. And Mom, of course.
Ah, son, it's in your genes. You can't deny it.
I don't. Well. Alright.
It's okay. You'll have a break. If that's what you want.
We'll see. They're kind of. Feelings, friends, stuff. Let's just go back. I don't want to talk about it.
As you wish. Okay, so, yeah, I want to let you know that there have been more Dask attacks since this happened. Have you heard, I'm assuming I'm assuming when y'all told him about the trial, that you told him about the cave-in, so
Yeah.
he knows you're aware of the cave-in. Yes, that cave-in has been quite a hamper on our revenue. We haven't been able to get many of our products into the city. Your sister believes that someone on the council is sabotaging our trade lines in order to stop the product from coming into the city. In order to remove this madness, that was their solution, but we don't have any proof that they are the ones behind it. I do have another mission for you. It is more of a espionage type mission. I would like, possible, for y'all to infiltrate the manor of one of the counselors and see if you can find any correspondence that would link him to ordering for this cave-in to occur.
This wouldn't happen to be Nolan Taranak, would it?
He is one of the ones opposed to me. Do you know something of him?
We saw him at the trial.
Well, that would make sense. He does represent the cogs, but he doesn't go down there often.
Yeah, it was my surprise when I saw him there too.
He lives... He represents the cogs, the lowest of the low, but he lives in Skyway, up above. And I think that may be a good place to start, if you think he is involved. He has many alliances with the wealthiest people in the city, and may be using his power for gains.
Huh. I don't know what that has to do with any of the other work we're doing. It just seems like totally different issues.
Well, from what I can gather, the cave-in was I believe it was caused because they are trying to stop the drugs from entering the city. And for whatever reason, they stopped the main route to get any of our goods into the city. So I think that these officials are responsible. They want to keep out the Warforged. They want to keep out the monstrous races, and they want to keep out any of this paraphernalia and contraband as well.
Well, you would like to keep out the monsters too, wouldn't you? That's what you said last time. You're not really a fan of, and I point my elbow towards Belkyra.
Well, I mean, obviously not. You heard that they just attacked my sister last night. Why would I be a fan of them? But I would never block off the path that leads all of their supplies into our city.
No, that makes sense. And so, how many were attacking her? Do we know what they look like? Do we have any information about that attack? The fences? Where are the fences? Are they still there?
About the cave-in or the attack?
Attack at my aunt's.
Oh, yes, the fences are still there. Yes, they are keeping watch over the inn while your aunt is recovering.
Okay, I know I want to check on her, all of that. But we also have to go up to... What is it? I forgot, you took away the...
House Orion.
Yeah, House Orion, but it was on a specific... At the Orion Outpost? I don't know.
Yeah, Orion Outpost on the 3rd level.
Hmm.
Okay.
On the outside of Sharn, right? Or something like that.
It's upper Sharn.
Upper Sharn, that's right.
So,
3rd level.
Right.
okay. So we have a couple of leads to go on as I turn to the group. We have a couple of leads that we can follow through on. Well, one is to check up on my aunt and her business at the Old Anvil Inn. She's at House... it wasn't Decanith, was it? No. House
She's
Drasco.
yeah, the healing house.
We have... I could check on her. I could do that by myself, but... Said that we would track this down with the business there. We have a reward waiting for us in Upper Sharn at the Orion Outpost. And then there's checking on Nolan Theranak, the guy that was seen in the trials down in the Cogs, seeing what he has to do with the cave-in and whatnot. There are so many things now to do. What do you guys think?
I can help you with your aunt, Ardrin. I know how to heal. Maybe there's something I can do.
Yes, she's at the House of Healing right now, but I mean, if there's anything more than that, you're welcome to try out and help further.
Yeah, at this point, Mala comes up. She's the heir for House Drasco. She says, "Oh, thank you so much, Nyack. That would be, the gesture is greatly appreciated, but I think she is in capable hands for now."
Good. As long as she's taken care of.
What do you guys think we should do? At least the order of things.
Well, where is Nolan again? Is he?
Nolan his home is in the Skyway. It's like if you look at the picture of Sharn, it's the part that's like in the clouds.
Okay. I don't know. Do we want to go farthest first or close by?
Pat Arjun on the head, and because he looks so worried about his aunt, and say like, "We can go check out your aunt's inn."
We should check that out first.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Robot girl. Okay.
Of course.
Trying to think. There's just so much happening now. Corlin, are you
I pull out my pipe and start smoking.
perfect? Just what I wanted to see.
Roll a Constitution
I blow
saving
it.
throw.
I blow a dragon at Ardrin. I roll a 5.
Okay.
Any news from your side, from Hedis? Corlin, is everything okay there? Are you still sticking around?
Yes, he gave me information about the scythe and wished me the best of luck while I was in Sharn.
It looks like both our uppers, mentors, are casting us into this mess.
Well, I got the information that I needed, honestly. I needed to know if I needed to come back or not, and with this, I do not. So, I am free to assist you, in however I may.
Okay, so I want to go check on my aunt and
Yeah,
her
honestly,
inn.
I don't care. Like, I'll do either or. Like, you guys just pick a direction and I'll follow.
Okay. Is there anything else, Dad, that we need to know about?
Is that directed at me
I
or?
would-
No, Dad.
Okay.
Well, all of this information about the Fey creatures that you have found out is news to me. I have not seen any of these creatures within Sharn, so if you have a sighting or if you see any of their whereabouts within the city, please let me know. That would be most urgent news. Besides for that, I wish you luck, and I will be available if you need any more assistance.
To be fair, I haven't seen it myself. The only person that's seen it is this guy, and I point at Corlin. But he says he saw it, and then these orcs said they saw it, and they believe that it's part of some Fey thing. I don't know what to believe more than not.
Well, I honestly believe that we've seen two Fae up to this point. The one that like got the scythe initially, and then also the Snow Queen.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
And,
forgot about
apparently,
that.
I was the only one to see the Snow Queen, but
Yes. I remember seeing the scythe guy. That
yeah, I just got the information of him. Apparently, he's called the Dark Prince.
Dark Prince.
That can't be good.
Well, according to Haris, he's an ally.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, that's weird.
Interesting name for an ally.
Hmm. Hey, do not, judge one by its cover, I guess? Or its name. We'll find out on our own.
Never judge a book by its
Never judge.
Never judge, period.
cover.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you all have a point, honestly.
Mm.
Do we need to rest at all? Did we get our rests last evening? I know, like, we had a...
Well, I think we're still like on our rest from like after we drank the tea. You know, this is probably still on
Yeah.
the same day. Because we just
Yeah.
went back and forth to get dinosaurs.
This is the next day after the tea, so. wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
it was about 5 p.m. when y'all got here. So after this conversation, probably closer to dusk, sun's going down.
I could use another night in my bed. Quite honest, it's been a while, or another night in my lab. That sounds interesting. Not sure the next time we'll be back here, so it's already late. Maybe we
Did
can...
we make the plan of what we're doing in the morning?
We can go visit my aunt at House Durasco, and we can go visit the Broken Anvil Inn to see if we can find any details about the intruders and attackers.
Okay.
Any clues?
Any clues? Yes.
Sleuthing for clues.
Right, but I think we need a night to reinvigorate ourselves from, not doing tea.
You have something against the tea, honestly. It's just an hallucinogen.
Yeah.
I have worse that I
No.
can give you.
I love doing this stuff. Believe you me, I love getting away from reality more than not. Just having the dependency.
Just wait until I give you Dream Lily. Like, you'll think that this is nothing. Honestly.
I don't even know what that is, to be quite honest, but it sounds super exciting. So you know what? Maybe you should join me in my lab tonight. Wait, no, we need to relax. We need to... God, you make things so confusing, Corlin.
Nah,
I've
I'm just here
never...
to have fun, honestly.
I've never had these cares of responsibility. It's just so much going on.
You can do both at the same time.
Okay, so where do we want to go? Do you want to stay here for the night?
I don't know. Do we have rooms here?
We do. I thought.
Well, the house is big. I'm sure that there's couches and there's not furniture on the map, but yeah, we'll say there's enough places for you guys to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. If not, I'm sure that we have like bedwear, because like bed rolls or whatever.
Right.
We could just pull out.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. We stay here.
I'm gonna go outside to Palatella and not just have her sitting out there the entire time.
Okay.
I don't know where I think I threw myself away to non-existence. Oh, there I am.
Bumper
Hey.
party.
Hey, pal.
Hey, Arjun.
We're gonna stay here for the evening. I mean, you're welcome to stay too. But don't lose that device you got there. That is definitely very convenient. Um,
Yeah, I'll stay. We haven't had any time to actually chit chat for a while. If that's cool with you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll have a few drinks and stuff, and we'll just relax. We'll relax tonight. Maybe we'll work on something or two. You know?
Sure, sounds fun. So she climbs down off the rope ladder of the ship and heads towards the door with you.
And the Clockwork Watchman goes, tell us.
Okay, we get it.
Yes. Okay.
Oi there!
Everybody makes their way down
What
to.
was that from? Oh, who's playing Cyberpunk? You still playing Cyberpunk?
No, I just have the TV still turned on.
Y'all are cyberpunks.
Yeah, for sure.
I always tell Judge to play it so I can watch.
It's a
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I made my own character on my user, but I haven't played it yet.
You'll enjoy it. It's because it's more like a role play and like talking and stuff like that than there is combat.
Cool.
Like so, it's all about exploring the city really.
The story and stuff, yeah.
So
Give
much
me-
story.
Mm.
The
I'm
side
about-
quests are usually more important than the main quest.
Interesting.
There are just because Jamie went away for a second, but there is what is it? When you do side gigs, sometimes the side gigs take you further into the story than the main jobs do.
Yeah.
At least for like
Mhm.
information, it's like I don't feel like
Yeah.
killing you now. I want to save you, and then you go back to the main job, and he's like, "Fuck you!" And so, I think we're
And you're like, what the heck?
yeah, it's just like completely.
And also be careful on what choices that you pick because like you can fail a mission, by saying the wrong thing. to
I
somebody.
have
Oh,
not
yeah.
had that. I have not had that yet.
I failed 2 missions already.
What did you say? Or just like, kill yourself, or
I just didn't agree with what was happening, type of thing, or like what they were trying to ask me to do, and that I failed it because I didn't want to correspond.
I haven't had that yet. I just the only time I got rejected was when me and Pan Am were in a hut, like a side house, when there was a sandstorm happening. Do you remember that? I don't know if either of you got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I tried touching her thigh, and then it was just like, no, I don't want that. And I was like, okay, bitch, all right.
Yeah, you chose the wrong option.
Okay, bitch.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, she was just
There's
like,
like 3
ooh.
different ones. There was like that's the one of you being aggressive. There's one letting her make the decision,
Yeah.
and the last one just saying like, you didn't want to do anything. Period.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not gonna not want to do anything, and she seems like she wants me to take advantage here. She wants me to go ahead. Let me be that, forward aggressive
No,
guy.
I failed on like this one time that I was rescuing a whatchamacallit, someone from prison, and then I end up helping the person instead of like doing my job, and it's just like you go down like a rabbit hole of like getting into their life and whatnot, and I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, I
so I'll
haven't
just
gotten
give
to
out,
know
like, whatever
prison
details.
thing yet.
Yeah. It's good. Just keep doing the side quests. They're great.
Yeah, I even broke into an Arasaka house and found a Genshiro weapon. It's like a fucking level 50 weapon I found.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do with it.
Just look at
turn
it.
that down.
Yeah.
I forgot that we're still recording this, so not probably cut out, whatever.
Product placement for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but
They should pay you, Jamie.
You also get paid.
Yeah,
Hey,
should get
that
royalties.
just came out, so.
yeah,
that's
we
what we've all
should
been
we
into.
should get paid. Yeah, you're right.
Where's the money?
Yeah.
Direct deposit, please.
Polish for give me the fucking money.
Yeah, we call D&D direct and deposit.
Is this where we're staying right here in this little room? I'm guessing over here.
Yeah, this is basically this is Arjun's lab in the basement. So all of this is his territory.
Is this where
Well-
we're sleeping?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this time. I'm gonna go up to 369. I want to hand her a little like pouch or pellet or like I want to say whatever I've been writing down onto.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be like, we've been calling you particular names all the time. Like 396, I call you Pokey. Some people call you Robot. You know, I actually thought of a few names that I thought you'd be interested in. But instead of me just telling you, I wanted to present them to you and see if anything kind of stands out. Anything that you might like.
What is it written in?
Common.
I look at it and I look back at you like, I can't read this.
What's that?
I can't read this.
Okay, then I'll say them to you. All right, so like I have a little pouch written down on here. The first one was potato. The second one, gadget. The third one, acorn. Izzy. Tree. Jelly Belly. Kippo. Yuki. Blasphemy. And Buttercup. And there's also Pokey on there.
And it was Jelly Bean, not Jelly Belly, but
Jelly
Sorry.
Bean, yeah, my bad. Jelly Bean.
Tree.
Jelly Belly.
Tree's the one
Tree.
that got me.
She's the best one.
The only one
Last
she
one.
reacts to is acorn. Her eyes kind of go that happy yellow color when she hears that.
Oh, so you like Acorn. Very nice. I figured that would be a good name for you as well.
They're very good ammo for slingshots.
Honestly, out of character, I thought that Acorn or Kippo would be the two choices that I thought you would pick.
I like acorn.
I mean, Kipo's already from a show.
I think so. I think I saw that on Netflix, honestly.
It's a really good one.
It is.
All right. Well, then from here on, I will at least start calling you Acorn. I don't know about the rest of the party, but
I like
this is how
acorn.
you would be known for me.
Acorn is cool.
It's cute.
Turn into trees.
Yo!
I like acorn as well.
What? Oh, Palatella, totally forgot you were here.
That was Belkyra.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Belle.
What languages
Oh,
do you know?
okay.
I can speak Common and Gnomish, but nobody ever taught her how to read because they didn't want her actually knowing the info, like the slips of
So
paper
you
and
just
stuff
don't
she
know
was stealing.
letters, or you just can't read at the moment?
Mhm.
Or can you read? Okay. Gotcha. Well, you know, it's the idea that really counts. You know, he kind of mumbles to himself and puts it away.
Thank you.
hmm No problem, Acorn.
Ugh, it
Alright,
has,
that's all I wanted to do for now.
it has been an extremely eventful few days we've had, and I'm just so glad to be back here.
And I start like going around making sure all my stuff is in place and nobody touched anything while I was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just running around and I'm just like,
Yes! Oh man, I miss this. Hey, Palatella, do you remember this?
and it's just like some device that I've made for her. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A little more excitement, please. It's been forever. When was the last time you were here?
It's been a few
Pick up-
months.
I come over and pick up a random tool on this desk and just kind of like inspect it.
Whoa, be careful with that. That's a wrench. You might unscrew yourself.
joke. I'm just very protective about what's in here because my stuff.
Put it down and put my hands behind my back like a kid that just got scolded. Like I won't touch anything else.
Yeah, Arjun's turning into the dad. You know, look at that. Like he's gonna age. He's gonna start having gray hairs like real soon.
He already does.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Get off my lawn.
My lawn is my lawn.
Man,
Teach yourself
I
to
thought
fumble.
I didn't need this place after being out in the Talenta Plains with you guys, Nyack and Talia. I mean, we experienced a lot out there, and I didn't have any of this. But now that we're back here, I miss this stuff more than that. It's just great.
Hey, the way we live is not for everybody.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
fun.
I would miss all this too.
Honestly, you have more than what I ever had. You know, this is all completely new to me.
Yeah, I like having a rich friend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know what you guys mean. I mean, rich
As in,
friend?
you own a mansion, or your family does. You have access to it.
All I know is I met you, and now I've had the most money I've had at one time in my whole life.
Well, that's because there's
Honestly,
no
same.
drugs around. Except Corlin. But Corlin gives it away, you know, like he's the
I
best
make
dealer.
them. You know, now that you guys have money, you can buy them. You know, it's more or less like giving out samples. You know, and getting you hooked. You know, that's the trend here.
Corlin, you're not supposed to
That's
let him
just
know.
not nice.
Yeah, they're okay. I still give you a discount.
They're still gonna buy them. Us.
Speaking of that,
Honestly, you guys don't even know all that I have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Do you still have halfling weed?
Oh, do I? I have plenty.
Excellent, excellent. Would I be
Dude,
able
I've been
to
smoking
purchase-
since I've been coming in here with my pellet. So, yeah.
That's true. Would I be able to purchase like a hit or two off you?
Yeah. Basically, like how Jamie's been having me charge you is like a 1 gold piece per thing, but I'll just give you like, let's see here, we'll say like a quarter, which would be like 4, you know, or I'm sorry, like I'm sorry, an 8.
5 gold. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
well, just give me 1 gold piece, and you get 3 uses.
Hey, he got the deals. He got the
Well,
deals.
honestly, when it comes to halfling weed, that's what I have the most of. That's because that's what I could get, and that's what I like to smoke myself. Everything else, I don't have as much. I've been keeping track of how much that I've been handing
Inventory.
out, and how much that I've had. Yeah.
Can I also get some of that tea?
Oh, I can do some more tea. Yeah. I was like, because I've had some of that, and I never used it, and
Never
and
again.
it fucking went wrong when I tried it. I never looked at that table before.
It went right and wrong at the same time.
It was fine for you, Nyack. Shut the fuck up.
There's so many things
Hey,
on
man.
it that would have worked better too. Like a random creature just appears in front of you, like a unicorn. Like that's one of them. Or there's so many other ones that would have been great for hallucinogen, but y'all just did not roll them, or I didn't.
No.
We paid for an experience, and we had an experience.
All right,
Money
so
well
let's
spent.
see here.
I'm gonna
And then
start-
halfling tea.
Is there anything you wanted to
Okay,
make?
the halfling tea is gonna cost you 5 gold pieces, but you're gonna be able to brew a tea kettle, which will give you like 10 cups.
Dope. I'll
Okay.
purchase 2 of those.
But the thing is,
Hey,
like, just
chill.
think of it this way: once you brew that tea, you're either gonna have to keep it, or you use it then. So
Can I
It's
just
like-
buy
it's
this
like a
cup of
one-time
tea and
thing.
not brew it? I got you.
You get to share with me.
Mm-mm.
all right, so yeah, so that's 6 gold pieces total.
SN396 is just orange.
Yeah, just like pulsating orange, like
She's thinking
orange.
about it.
I'm just gonna go hang out with the dinosaurs.
They're probably
Getting
the safer
nervous.
ones to hang out with.
Tyler, you have money. You can buy your own stuff.
Okay, fine. Well, yeah, sometime when we're not doing as pressing matters, I want to try that dream lily.
You want to try what?
The dream lily, right? That's what it is.
The dream lily? Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll show you what it does.
Okay. It's like a
Are
Sid,
you
right?
on
Ow!
Here, I'll read it
Was
off
it like
real quick.
injected or something that you just said ow?
It's basically
yes.
acid. Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Thank you, Jamie.
There we go. Thank you. I know that's when we looked at like earlier, like way earlier, but
Oh. That's awesome.
The one that I think that Acorn would like would be Patch, but I think I want to surprise her with it.
I think this wording
You're
in
gonna
here-
have to really like convince her after the tea and her turning into a tree and then a
Exactly.
mushroom.
That's why
That's
it wouldn't be
scary.
your choice. It would just happen, and then we'll figure it out afterwards.
I feel like the
Cool.
wording on this is a little off because it says as it influences the mind to taste like the favorite beverage. Like, you have to be a cannibal to
Well, I think it's saying like after you use it, then all of a sudden you get like that taste in your mouth, and then it kind of goes in and goes away, type of thing. I'm guessing that's what she's saying.
Oh, I thought.
How long
yeah.
did it say it lasted again?
2
It
hours.
lasts 2 hours,
Okay.
so it's
That's
not
not that bad.
necessarily acid. Yeah, because acid would be like 8 hours.
Yeah, I think this one is
Like
more like an
Talia.
opiate. It's more like, I don't know, Oxycontin or some sort of opiate, or I don't know, what's the one they give you at the hospital?
Morphine?
Oxycontin
Yeah, that one.
or morphine.
Morphine.
Jesus.
No, I know that shit.
Okay.
If I'm in pain at the hospital, I'm like, give me that shit.
Yeah, Talia, no idea why you've tried.
Show him dragon's
Orphi.
blood as well, Jamie.
Do what?
Dragon's blood.
Mm-mm. I don't think that's a good idea.
That sounds bad. I don't know what
I
that
just
is.
read that one.
Yeah, this is not the one that I would probably hand out, honestly, but I just want you guys to know what it is.
And
And Wormwood was the other one.
you would also know that this, well, let's see who would know. I don't know, but this one is the one that's handed out mostly by the Dask. This one isn't very easy to get through the Boromar Guild, so. And
Yeah, I don't
Dragon's
have much
Blood
of that.
is known for being created by them, by monstrous
It's the most
persons.
expensive one that I have on me. It's probably the one I wouldn't tell you about.
Yeah, if you wanted to do the hallucinogen is Wormwood.
Wormwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the tea?
No, it's a fungus, so it's a mushroom.
Yeah, I mean you can make.
Oh wait, cinnamon stick, blah blah blah, grind up and put it into a tea. It's a different tea.
Okay.
And and you don't necessarily, I guess, have to put it into a tea. I think like this is just something that you grind up and you put into any drink.
Yeah, but it doesn't say what it does.
Because it says it looks like a cinnamon stick, so it's just basically like a resin,
Yeah.
that you can put into.
Yeah,
your
I
drink.
didn't really put enough info on that one. You're right. But it is hallucinogen.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start working with my Ruby of the War Mage and trying to enchant my weapon with that. The gem that I picked up from. Whoa, I forgot her face's place. Mystery?
The Mystic? Mm-hmm.
Mystic, yes. I purchased a Ruby of the War Mage and I want to enhance one of the items, the dagger that I have. It's very old, it seems Celtic type of dagger that I purchased.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Go ahead and make a Arcana check for me.
Arcana. Natural 20. I can show you. Hold on. Don't fall over. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It's too dark. Okay. So as you do this, as you put the ruby into it and you hold it and you kind of focus on your power, your magic, it starts to glow. The whole dagger starts to glow this red, and then you see this kind of red lightning kind of shooting off of it, like sparks, kind of like red static electricity. It starts shooting off of the dagger towards the tip, and you've never seen your magic as powerful as it is at that moment.
I'm just gonna say I have my goggles on and just the lab gear and gloves and all that jazz. I was like, wow, I did not expect this. And what happened to the ruby? Did it just shatter and go into the dagger?
Yeah, it's inside the pommel of the dagger now, and tuned into it. So there's a big red ruby on the pommel of your dagger.
Can I tell what was done to the dagger?
Yes, you can now use the dagger as a arcane focus. So you can cast your spells through your dagger now.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I assume that would have taken all night, so these other beings can continue discussing, and I'll get back to Palatella in just 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make
Talia,
friends
I'll give
with
you
the
a.
dinosaurs.
You're gonna try to make friends with them? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Roll animal handling. Let's see. And roll it with advantage because you have a lot of history with creatures.
12.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So fire is a little like standoffish at first, but they've both been around you enough to where they kind of know that you're trying to be friends. Are you trying to what are you trying to do with them?
It's kind of like want to rub them, like both between their eyes, like right here on their heads.
Okay. Mud kind of leans into it a little bit, and you're able to pet her. Fire is kind of flinches away at first, but eventually, watching you play with Mud, gets jealous and then comes in and tries to get his pets in too.
All right, acorn set.
Okay, and then what are you three doing with Belkyra?
I was gonna
throw
hand
Talia.
Talia one of the wormwoods. I'd be like, look, I will hand this to you. I'll give you a discount. Normally, I can sell it for 30 gold. I'll just hand it to you for 10. But to let you know, this is a one-use item, and it lasts for 6 hours. So you can put this in any drink that you would like. But be careful. This is more potent than the last one, the other tea that we gave you.
Okay, heard. I'm in. I'm not taking it right now, but
No,
I'm
just
in.
put it away and you have her. Okay, now what it does is so basically it's mushrooms. Or
Yeah.
think of it that way. It's gonna last 6 hours. It's gonna give you advantage on wisdom checks and then disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. You
Okay.
know what the difference is between the two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then once you're done after the 6 hours, it has a disadvantage on all saves for 1d4 hours.
Okay.
Because then you're gonna feel nauseated and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
The after effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The next day never feels good.
Yeah, you're not your best. That's for sure.
Yeah, you gotta hydrate. Vitamin C.
I pump myself
Eat a
up.
lot.
And drink that orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, and then for Arjun, while you're making this new weapon, you cast Identify on it just to see what you've created for the magical properties it possesses, and it's called a Sky Sharot.
Sky Sharot?
Sky Sharot, and it is it's a blade. It's called a Great Blade in Goblin. So you think that this ruby that you've gotten probably came from Joam? Just so you know, that's the information you found.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, when everyone gets a long rest over the evening, if everyone's done.
No. Can't jump to the long rest.
Oh,
When you doing something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Palatella wanted to talk to me. That's what I thought, unless she wants to do it in the morning.
sure. Palatella, let's see. She hasn't really been around for most of the political affairs that have gone on, but she does tell you about her side of it. House Canis, the one that she is involved in, the one that makes the Warforged and whatnot, they have upped their production on a lot of different vehicles and a lot of different things that make ease of travel, getting out of the city easier. Almost like evacuation vehicles and stuff, prepping the city. Since this madness has been coming on and stuff, they are moving their manufacturing process over to things like that. So she's been working on a lot of stuff.
Oh, that seems... I mean, stuff to get out of the city. That seems like a different thing. Usually people want to come to the city, And they want to escape from the wilderness that's out there, but most are leaving now? At least upper echelon, it sounds like, 'cause they usually can't afford
People
You
are
know, your
scared.
work.
People in the upper levels are scared and they don't know what's happening down here. A lot of them even fear coming down here at this point, so they want vehicles so they don't have to come to these lower sections. They can just leave the city from the upper part of the city without having to come down the towers.
I mean, that does make sense, but so
And
that
with the lightning rail being dismantled, as you found out from my father, that's become a lot less reliable form of transportation. So
yeah, but what about the airships? I mean, they're all the way up there. If they're at the upper part already, this airship should be justifiable enough. So
the airships are still running. The thing is, though, is they want personal transportation. These wealthy people up there.
they must cost a pretty penny.
Oh yes, the one I have outside cost about, I think it was about 30,000 gold.
30,000 gold. I might need to talk my dad into getting one.
I mean, it doesn't seem like his revenue stream has been working out for him very well lately, but
Whoa, don't talk about my father's business.
I mean, like I said, I don't know any of the political stuff. I just know what you told me.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just grew up thinking that my parents can't afford anything because, well, come on, look at this. I got my own lab. This is great. I don't want to leave this. I don't know. Ever since I left, ever since my dad sent me out, this is all his fault. If I never left, things would probably still be the same.
Bring that big head down of yours. I don't think any of this is your fault directly. At least I hope not.
Who knows? Maybe I could have prevented everything just with my presence.
Okay, Arjun.
Yeah. I mean, Barston's been different too. Like, I didn't think that he was as high up as he was in the Dask echelon that he was in. I thought he just came and hung out with us and, just liked us. Did that. I didn't know how far he's come, or is that recent?
Well, I mean, we've all had our day jobs. We just hang out at night, so.
I thought it was just any time because I usually didn't think it was at night because I'm usually in my lab and
Oh.
night and
Basement
day.
life.
Yeah, no sunlight down here. I mean, besides this, and I want to point out a floating bulb that I have. It's like a ball and it shines light.
Yeah, I've got like a Everbright globe in the
Yeah.
corner, glowing.
Like that's it. That's usually just what I work with. But everything from your side, I mean, business must be booming then. Things must be looking well for your family.
Yes, it's been very good these last few weeks, particularly.
So is there any chance to get the schematics for that device you have out there, that flying one? Any chance you're willing to share? I can make my own type.
Yeah, I could do that.
I mean, that's cool. Cool. So I'll take that and whatnot.
Yeah, so she lays out like a blueprint that she has, and then she starts like scribbling on it and adding notes and stuff. And y'all do that for the next few hours until you're ready to go to sleep.
All right, yeah, that's what we do.
Sweet. Okay, so everybody falls asleep. No dreams come this evening after a night of recovery, and this being the second night. You wake up. Today's the 22nd of Sephiroth, and y'all have been in Sharn now for 4 days. And what would you like to do?
Check on Arjun's pant, right? Is that the plan?
Check
I
on
think
what?
we're gonna, her aunt.
Oh,
I think that was the first thing.
I heard pants. Check on Arjun's pant, and so I was like, what? All right.
Should we check his pants?
To each their own,
I think he's alright.
Yeah, let's
Oh, we're just taking his pants, but not
Oh,
not the
yeah,
whole
we're-
Ardren.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the ants is what we decided on yesterday. What else did y'all want to do?
We had options. We have
to go to the
Well, let's
Skyway.
discuss.
We have the Skyway to go and espionage on Nolan Theranak. I think it was a dwarf that we see.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all discuss for a second.
Okay. It was the counselor in the round robes who was trying to be incognito during the trial in the Cogs, Claire's kitchen. He had dwarves, and the dwarves were from Chance Gambling Hall. We saw them there as well. So espionage mission there. Additionally, that we had to go to the Orion Outpost, the 3rd level of Upper Sharn, to get a reward for the derailment and fixing the train and whatnot when we did it at the beginning. There's the option to go all the way to Droam in regards to the Sorkel sisters. And look into that. Daughters of Sorkel, sorry.
Yeah, we should probably do stuff in Sharn before we leave Sharn. I would say.
And then there is. I think that's it. That's all I have.
So from the sounds of it, I guess we just either check on your aunt or we go collect a reward from the train yard.
Or we go do a heist.
A heist on
A
what?
sort of heist. We're looking for a note. Is what she said.
For an espionage?
Yeah.
A note.
Okay.
Something like that he wrote down saying, I guess, that he ordered the cave-in.
Ah. Okay.
That's what Ardren's dad said.
Well, thank you for paying attention to that, because I missed that. Well, let's go over to my aunt's, the Broken Anvil Inn, and let's see how bad the damage is, and see if we can find any clues about who attacked it. I mean, this isn't part of the job description, but whoever wants to come can.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
go with you.
That's not like we're doing anything else.
I mean, we're doing a lot. We just said it.
Okay,
Sure.
so
Yeah, I'm down for doing the ant first. Just,
Yes.
checking on her.
We shouldn't split up.
Wait, you're gonna do my aunt?
Yes. I'm
so
gonna
you
do-
all
Yeah.
get back into Palatella's new ride, and she takes you over directly to the Spindly Tower. The Broken Anvil Inn, it's like a tower that's hanging off one of the buildings, and it's just like a spindly tower that goes all the way up that has a sign on it that says Broken Anvil Inn. As you come up to it, you can see damage on the outside of the stonework. It looks like some sort of, ballista or something hit it, and there's stones that are kind of missing off the outside a little bit, and it definitely looks like it's been through a rough couple days. There's some people out there that are currently repairing it, and like 2 or 3 people outside, and then y'all say hi as you pass by on the flying ship, and then land going to in the road in front of the Spindly Tower. So y'all are able to get off and go towards the entrance.
Hey, pal, before we go, I know you're going to stick around in the ship, but when do you need to return this?
I have it for a couple weeks, so
Ah, perfect. Alright.
I actually don't have anything going on today, so if you'd like me to hang around, I can.
I mean, by all means, I'm more than welcome for you to join us. I have no issues with that. That is great. Awesome. Fantastic. I mean, that's great.
Thank you for the lift. As I get off.
Yeah, I mean, you could join us, you could stay on the ship, but it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. I have no preference, but yeah.
I'll stay here for now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You gotta watch it, because there's been attacks. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And I get off the ship. Head towards the inn.
Okay. Are you going in?
Is there anyone
I'm guessing we're over here right now. I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
So there's a couple of workers up on ropes up above you that are working on the side of the tower. Can't really. It's pretty far to talk to them, but you can see people are here.
all right, so we can just come in. There's not like it's not. I'm just
Mm-mm.
gonna walk in.
Yeah, let's just go inside.
As you come in, you see the bouncer named Thel. He's sitting at like one of the tables, and he remembers you from being here a couple nights ago. I'm glad that y'all missed the attack last night. This was a bit unexpected. I mean, we were prepared for it too, and still they overwhelmed us. As you walk in, there's tables that are broken on the ground. There's the bar stools are all toppled over. There's like barely any light. Most of them are smashed.
Okay. Can I try to figure out like who did the attack or like how big they were? If they were like Goliaths or like halflings, you know?
Roll for
Type of thing.
investigation.
Uh, 19.
19. Okay. You see a lot of scratch marks. It looks like something using talons was responsible. And there's several sets of small footprints that, since you've been around some recently, they resemble goblin size, maybe halfling, but could have been goblin too. They're about the same size. And then there's one set of bigger footprints that looks like it belonged to someone even bigger than Thel, who's a pretty massive man. But these look like they could have been an ogre or something larger like that.
So I see like a lot of small, then also one large footsteps, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That it doesn't. I wouldn't come to mind like the Dask that like that attacked us that one time on the train. It wouldn't be similar to their footprints, would it? Like the
It could
forget
be.
what they're- I don't know. Okay, that's the only thing that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I let the party know about what information that I found.
Fel, I mean, thank you, but do you know what these look like? Were they the same as always? Were they the same creatures? Same people?
I wasn't here for the attack, but from the info that I've gathered from the fences that were here last night, it appears that it was several goblins, and there was a couple hobgoblins led by a bigger creature. It was a massive, grotesque-looking creature. No one knew exactly what the race was, but it was definitely not humanoid, or human, or elven. It was very tall and very brutal, power hungry.
Do you know of anything for us to try and track these people, these things, these whatever down?
They came in from I don't know, it was some type of vessel. It wasn't. They left in a hurry. I don't know. There wasn't much ability to track them afterward. We tried.
I just don't see the point for destroying an inn. I understand it's our business. I just don't get it. We need to find something.
It seemed like they were. I don't know. It seemed like they might have been looking for something. They went through some of the rooms upstairs. I'm not sure if they touched y'all's or not. I don't think y'all left anything here, but you may want to give them a sweep and see.
I mean, that sounds good. How's Elira doing? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm. She's doing okay. She's still with House Jarasco at the moment, but she should be returning back to work here in another day or two, from what I heard.
I'm almost inclined to stick around a little longer right now, just to see if we can intercept this attack next time. I understand we have defenses, but I believe in this ragtag group behind me that we'll be able to at least track them down and see where they're going or who it is. I don't know what they think about that.
Any help
Yeah.
would be appreciated.
I could be down.
Thank you,
I have no
Thalia.
objection. I will definitely help to try to find her. Or at least
We should definitely
see who
help.
caused this.
Okay. Maybe. Just trying to think about that reward up in Rasharn as well. I don't want to leave this place personally. But let's go check our rooms, the rooms that we stayed in, see if we can find anything first. Let's look around. So, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look.
we'll just check out the place, see if we can find any more hints or clues or anything like that before we leave.
Thank you, Thel. It's appreciated. I don't know why you weren't here, but usually you're here. I'm not gonna go into that any further. But
I wish I had been.
you'll be here now, though, right? For the next few days.
Yes, sir.
All right. I want you to keep an eye down here. We're gonna go upstairs and look around, and we'll let you know if we find anything.
Okay. Is everybody going to look in their rooms?
Yes, but before I go up the room, I would like to give the 100 gold pieces that Ardrin's dad gave me to a bodyguard, saying that I know she let us stay here for a free while, and I just hope that this could help in these
Oh.
trying times.
I mean, this is too much. I couldn't accept. Are you sure?
Yes, she should. I mean, she was very nice. She gave us food and lodgings for it, basically.
I'll make sure that this makes it to her. And he ties it to his belt.
That was nice of you, Nyack.
I'll tell you.
Okay. As everyone goes upstairs, roll an investigation check for your rooms.
I rolled a natural 1, but
I rolled a
reroll
natural one as well,
halfling.
so I got a 7.
What am I rolling? Investigation.
Mhm.
I got
24.
15.
Okay, Corlin, you don't find much of anything. You see your sheets, your bedding is thrown, but you don't see anything like knocked over or missing. SN396, you got a 16. Is that what you said?
15.
15. Okay. You walk through, and you notice there's a table that's busted up. You see all the drawers are pulled out of the dresser that's there. Like they were looking for something in them. And then, what did you roll, Thalia?
13.
13. Okay. Yeah, you see the same in your room. It looks like all the drawers are pulled out. The mattress is kind of hanging off a little bit askew from where it was on the frame, but nothing seems to be taken or missing. And there's some kind of expensive looking stuff in here.
Mm.
And then Judge rolled 15.
About 50.
Yeah, you see about the same as well. And then what did you roll, Arjun?
24.
24. Okay. You're going through your stuff in your room, and it looks pretty much the same. Everything's just kind of pulled out and gone through. When you go into the study that your aunt had set up for you, where y'all had worked before, you notice that that they had looked through the papers and stuff, and the papers are tossed everywhere. They're all over the room. They were definitely reading them and looking for some sort of something.
Okay. But nothing outside of the ordinary, no tracks left, etc.
No.
No discernible features that I could use to find out who did this.
No, you didn't have anything that they were particularly interested in, it doesn't look like.
Okay. And I'll just head back down to the main room. Nothing was found. You know, I'll go check out Belkyra's, wherever Belkyra was staying. I don't know if we checked that.
Yeah, you
Is that
go.
included?
When you go in there, you see the same thing. Everything's tossed, and like her hot tub has like a little crack in it.
Jesus. Not the hot tub.
Monsters.
Yes.
Bastard.
Now we have to find them. They ruin the hot tub.
Kill them all.
I come back down and tell Fel that we didn't find anything outside. They were looking for something. Just everything was just a mess. There was nothing that I could find. Did you guys find anything?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
No.
Just shake my head.
It doesn't change anything here. Ugh. I guess I guess we can clean up our rooms and we can stick around and see where things go over the next few days. Hopefully we can catch something or whatnot. What do you guys think?
No, as soon as we have a lead, we'll definitely take advantage of it. But if we don't have an idea of where to go, then
In
better
regards
off doing
to this
something more
attack,
productive.
yeah. I mean, I can always go and ask Barson if he's heard anything from his side. But this attack happened while we were traveling down there, I think, or staying the night, or getting high on shrooms.
Yeah, while we were in COG. Got you.
Yeah.
What happens in COG stays in COG.
Right. Sorry for mentioning it.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna try reaching out to Barson.
Ring.
Okay.
him.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call. Phone call.
What do you say? You just send him a.
Oh, I have to send him a message. Yes, right. Hey, Barson, you haven't heard of anything, any attacks that happened? Because my aunt's place, the Broken Anvil Inn, was raided and thrown about trying to look for something. I don't know if you've heard anything on your parts, though. We haven't found anything up here.
After a few seconds, a response comes back. It's kind of like muffled a little bit, but he's like, I haven't heard anything about an attack, but tensions are high. Do you know what kind of creatures they were?
Hold on. I think Corlin knew this. I'm gonna pass the rock over.
From what I remember, it was goblins, and then also something that was big that we do not know of. Maybe like an ogre? Something big.
I just remembered I didn't turn in my book of magical creatures from the library, so I'm at the table.
Yeah, we
flipping
did.
through it.
We did that.
I didn't
we
go
were
turn mine
there.
in though.
Okay, I turned my book in when we were there last time.
Okay. Roll. Let's see.
I'm looking at pictures. Somebody else is gonna have to read descriptions.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check, Acorn.
Getting awful rolls. That's a 10.
A 10. Okay, you come across a few bigger creatures in there, but you don't see anything that's bipedal. That stands on 2 feet.
Okay.
So.
I keep just turning the book around and showing it to Corlin when I find a large creature and pointing.
Yeah, and Corlin, Barson comes back to you. He says, if it was an ogre with goblins and hobgoblins, I'm pretty sure that's going to fall under Mayna's regime, under the Fist. If
And
that's...
where would we find that?
They're located in Kyber's Gate, is where they reside.
Oh, that place.
but they are not under the direction of Kabbalah any longer. They are diverging their path, but they're also not aligned with me either as we go through Sor Teraza. So
Which gate was it called again? The
Kybers, right?
Kybir's Gate.
Kybir's, gotcha. Alright. Alright, that'll be useful information. I'll pass the stone back to Arjun.
I hope it helps. It's the last thing you hear.
And I put it in my pocket. Or I say, thanks, person. And put it away.
Alright, well, we have a lead at least. I'll relay that it's probably going to be back at Kybers Gate, and then it's potentially Manier's Reen. I'm sorry, Mana's? What was it
Mayna's,
again?
yeah, Mayna's
Okay.
regime.
Yeah, Mana's regime.
Or what may have attacked this place?
Potentially, that's the only lead that they had.
Huh. I'm interested in going and investigating that. I just don't want to leave this place, and then what if we head there and they're going another route to come here and they just come crash this place again?
I'm all about going and finding it, but before we leave Sharn, we should definitely collect everything that we need to before ahead of time. Like, didn't we need to go to the train station? Isn't that still in Sharn?
We need to go to the Orion's Outpost, up top.
Is that
It's in Sharn.
is that here though? Is it in the city? Okay.
Yeah, and so is Kybers Gate. Is also in Sharn.
Oh
And then
man.
weren't we going to some church?
Rich dude's house.
Oh, right. Ash Black. That was
Okay,
for
so I guess we need to plan
Naya.
a course of action.
Right, there's a lot of moving pieces here.
Which one would we want to do first? Want to vote, or who wants to do what?
I think we should send scouts over to Kybir's Gate just to see what information we can grab from over there, while some of us stay here, just in case there's an attack.
When he says scout, I look up for my book.
Maybe.
Are we
Corlin,
planning on breaking the party up?
I'm not trying to be the lead here, but Corlin, I think you're better suited, and of course you, Acorn, I think is what you're going by now, to go and take a look at Kybers Gate and see what you can find on that side. We'll stick around and defend here, Talia, Nyack, and Bell, unless you want 3, and then we can have 3 and 3, which mathematically makes sense, but...
Belkyra chimes in at this point and she goes, personally, I really want the reward. I think that we should get that reward, and maybe we could, I don't know, maybe we could go like shopping and get something that would help us in these tasks.
Yeah.
Bell, it's probably
That
the
sounds just like
smartest thing
Belkyra.
you've ever said. I've never heard you think like that before. It's crazy.
That sounds. No, I thought that was actually Megan. That's what Megan said. No, I'm all about getting a reward too before we leave, especially if it's in the area. And then, but I'll go with Acorn down to the gate for certain. I mean, we're probably the sneakiest out of the two, and we can scout.
I raise my
I don't
hand.
know if anyone else could actually keep up with us.
Is there something that we can leave here? Anybody have any equipment or abilities to at least keep an eye on this place? Maybe an alarm of some sort? I don't know.
No, I have nothing like no sentry, nothing like that.
I take my doll out.
Is the dog gonna protect the place?
Well, he said he was just looking for ideas. I'm giving him an idea.
Okay. I
Thank
don't think
you.
that you need to leave the doll here. Honestly, you should probably hang on to that.
I tuck it back into my belt.
Can't you like record certain sayings and teach that to say things?
Mhm.
You can have like up to 5
Different.
phrases.
Statements.
Yeah. Yeah, you could play with that.
I don't have anything that can reach us back here. I'll just ask Thal. Hey, Thal, do you have any way for us to reach you, or you to reach us, just in case something happens? Like a sending stone?
I don't have one personally, but the fences are able to communicate amongst each other. So maybe if you can find one of them in the area, you can easily get the information back to me.
Oh, okay, we just need to know, like, if something's, like, you're being attacked and we need to come immediately. Type deal. But
Where are you going? I could have it directed your way.
we're gonna head up towards the Orient Outpost in Upper Sharn.
Noted. I will make sure if something happens while you're gone, I will get the message to you as fast as possible.
Thank you. I guess we can go now. Might as well. It's still early in the day. I assume it's early in the day.
Yeah, it's still morning time.
Okay, so we're gonna hop back up on the well, at least I'm going to hop back on the ship or whatever that Palatella has.
Okay.
Floating, moving ship-like device.
So everyone exits and gets back onto the ship, climbing up the rope ladder to get on. As you get up on the top deck that's wooden, you see the big wings off the back of it, and then you see the constant glow of runes along the handrails and stuff on the sides that go all along that keep it floating magically. There's also an air elemental that's bound to it that is circling it, keeping it up. So, and you take off. As you take off, you go up the 2 tiers, past the middle, and then up to the upper side. And she knows exactly where the outpost is. It's another tower. As you get closer to it, looking down, you can see all of the paths, all the bridges below you, and you can see how the city gets darker and darker as you look down. The bridges up top look really bright, and they get darker and darker below.
What a view.
I want everybody to roll perception for me.
I
12.
got an 18.
16.
22.
Okay. Coralin and Nyack, you both hear a noise, and it's like a noise, and you hear it off the side as you're going up, and out of nowhere, a harpy comes into focus below you.
I pointed out to Acorn and everyone else, really. But she was the first one that comes to mind because she has the ranged attacks. Acorn, be on the watch.
Okay.
I pull out
And
my
then-
bow and arrow just in case, but I don't trust him. Ever since we murdered the goblin, I'm not going to just fire first now.
Yeah.
And Coralin, as you're watching it, as you're looking at it, it looks like it's been following you from the Broken Anvil Inn. And it's just now made a noise. And after it makes this noise, you hear, everybody hears this, you start hearing it repeating. And off the bridges that are around you, as you're getting up to the 3rd tier, you see more harpies flying off after you.
Alright, well. I don't think that fighting it in the air is going to be the best bet because then they just tear up the airship. So. How far away are they, though?
Currently, they're about. Oh, here, let me reposition. They're about 15 feet behind you, but they're a little bit lower too. So
Oh wow, they're like really close though.
yeah,
Maybe they
all
just want to talk.
jumped off a bridge that you drove by, and they're
Maybe.
flying.
All right, well, I'll inform the party, but I'll wait for them to attack first.
Okay, so the ship keeps moving a little. Whoop. Thought I had all of you. And as you get a little bit closer to where you're about to land, you can see it. You can see the landing spot ahead of you, and all of a sudden you start hearing this really eerie song, and everybody needs to roll wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Palatella, we're going for a crash landing. We gotta get away from this.
Yeah, she's aware of them and trying to make a quick landing.
Ooh, nice. Okay, 22. I rolled a 19.
I got a 20, a dirty 20.
7.
22.
16.
Okay, so Ardrin, all of a sudden you become charmed. You start moving towards the back of the ship, and you're kind of like looking at them over the rail.
Do we notice this?
Yeah, everyone else shrugged off the effect. You felt it, but then you were able to shrug it off and realize what they
Or
were
if I see
trying
him
to
in a
do.
trance, I'll just grab his shoulder, so where he can't like throw himself over.
Okay, so you're holding on to Ardrin.
Aldrin, you okay? Arjun.
Uh,
That's all I'll say.
I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative at this point.
What's my initiative?
Now I get a good roll.
Oof. So I rolled a 6, so I got a 10 for my initiative.
I got a 15.
9.
I got a 16.
I don't like that. Do I have to roll for fire as well?
Yes.
How you get rolled individually for all of them? Suck.
I had to log out of my roll 20. I'm trying to get back into it really fast. Roll 20 hates me.
Yeah, I used to have some problems with Roll20 now. I minimized the screen. When I had it full screen, it would freeze on me from time to time. But ever since I minimized it, I don't have any issues.
I'm gonna have to try that. Trying to see if it will come back to me.
Yeah, my shit used to like freeze up and drop all the time. It was very annoying.
Okay.
Let's see the winners. If you're able to put the number in for me, I got a 9. And then I rolled for Mud, and he got a 15.
Oh, Palatella. 4. Okay, first up is SM396.
Mm,
Equine.
I'm going to on the one that's on the balcony that's like screaming or singing or whatever it's doing. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on that.
Okay, that would be this one.
Yeah, that guy. Not letting me do the little thing. It gets an extra 1d6 damage to target whenever I hit it with a weapon attack.
Awesome.
And then I don't have. That's my only action on this round.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one that is.
The one.
Which
It's not
creature?
letting me ping. It's the purple one over on the right of the ship.
Oh, like it's a longer hold now. One that highlighting in blue.
Oh, yep. There we go.
By the way, Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so you can do.
Oh, is
attack
it?
action. Yeah.
I didn't see that in the description. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot at it.
Yeah, he played your class all last campaign, so.
I know a little bit about Rangers. Little bit.
That's going to be a 26 plus 5. Or I'm sorry, no, 26 to hit.
That hits, yes.
I was like a 26 plus 5. You had 31 to hit. Holy shit!
And then that's 5 damage.
That's with the 1d6 added.
Yep. Bad roll.
Don't forget to add your dex to your damage too.
It does it for me automatically.
Okay.
How much damage was it? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
5.
5? Okay. Thank you.
What does it automatically from D&D Beyond?
Yep. It's got bad rolls.
Yeah, because I think you do a D8 plus your dex plus your Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the total damage was 5?
I think I did. Oh crap! I clicked the crossbow, not the longbow. Can I re-roll?
Yeah, you can reroll. That's fine. And
Alright, that's-
make sure you add your Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Okay, that's a 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah, some horror.
So as you shoot your arrow, you line up and you shoot it, and it pegs it right in the wing, and you see it flutter down. And it took a pretty good hit, but it's kind of out of range. The song ends. Ardrin comes back, and
Well.
now the rest of them are behind you, making noise. So, let's see. Next up is Fire.
I don't think fire can reach anything. Did we land yet?
No. That'll be on Palatella's turn.
Palatella roll. Oh god. Thanks, Palatella. I mean, I guess Fire is just gonna screech and try to intimidate some of these flying harpies because he's scared too. He's like, ah!
Okay, roll for intimidation.
That's a natural 20. If you come look at it, I'm not gonna bullshit. You're right here, so.
Okay, so this dinosaur comes up to the back of the boat and he grabs onto the rails and he stretches his neck over the edge of it. He goes, "Rah!" And for the first time, you hear Fire do like a real dinosaur roar, and all of the harpies kind of like flutter up a little bit, and then but they are a little bit intimidated. They're frightened.
Yeah. Oh, wow, fire's growing up so fast.
Means they get like disadvantage on their next round.
No idea, but that is the end of Fire's turn.
Okay. Okay, next up is the one that got hit. It's gonna fly underneath the ship. 5, 10, 15. And it's going to crawl up the side. So currently it's on the railing on the other side of the ship trying to crawl onto it. But that'll be its turn. Nyack.
Tell them mine.
We can hear you.
Sorry about that. My headphones stopped working, so I couldn't hear y'all.
I would like to look at the one closest to me and cast commands on it
until it's a crash. Point at the ground.
Okay, the one that's climbing on the ship, or one of the ones behind?
The one that's climbing on the ship.
Okay, and command is there a saving throw for that?
Yes, they have to make it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. They rolled a 9, so they fail. And you told them to crash?
Yeah, like at the ground and fall. It says they have to use one word, and crash more aggressive than fall. So I picked that.
Okay. So as you say that, it lets go of the rails, but it hasn't moved yet. But it let go like it's going to. On its turn, it'll move.
Cool. And yeah, end my turn there.
Okay, Arjun, you come out of a little bit of a stupor, and what do you do?
I will go ahead and plant I will plant some runic symbols on the ground, and I will put my hand down and lift up, and an eldritch cannon will appear in that place, and it will be a Force Ballista eldritch cannon. I'll cast that as a I could just do it once per long rest. I can create it, so I will do that. And let me see if I can do anything as a bonus action. So it's gonna be like a cannon. It doesn't have any legs. It's just comes out of the ground. Okay, I could use a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate if I'm within 60 feet of it. So I'm gonna use the Force Ballista and shoot at, I'm gonna say this one.
Okay.
Do I have to can I put the cannon, I guess, somewhere?
Yeah. So you go back to the back of the ship right after you hear fire, and you get kind of woken up out of that stupor, and you go back and you quickly use your new dagger and you draw these runes into the boat, and this magical ballista just pops out and it's aiming back, and you just quickly take control of it and shoot. And what did you roll for hit?
I didn't yet. Ugh.
Okay. I have to see how this works because it's weird. Excuse me. Okay, it's +4 to hit, so it's only an 11.
That just hits.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it just hits. So I will roll 2d8 once I find the dice associated with that. Man, it's been so long. Which one's an 8? This one. And this one. Okay. That is 14 points of force damage. And if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon. So it takes 14 points of force damage and is pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. 14 points. Ugh. Okay. So this ballista fires, and as it comes out, it's got that red, like, electricity crackling off of it from using the dagger, and you see this arrow with a red tracer crackling electricity directly towards this harpy, and it impacts in the chest, and you hear it.
Nice.
And accepts mud.
All right, my roll 20 still give me issues, so I'm gonna look on Judge's computer. There's like one. No, that's fire. Right there. I don't think he can reach him.
No, nothing's close enough for melee.
Yeah, I think he should just scream at them as well. Intimidation.
Okay, roll for intimidation.
All right. 19.
Nice. Okay, so Mud joins fire in the back next to this ballista and lets out this huge roar, and it's very similar to what you heard from Fire, which is weird. They've had very different noises since, but you can tell they're both very pissed off. And the harpies all kind of flutter a little bit.
Do we get any type of advantage for the being frightened or no?
They can't move closer to you on their turn.
That's it? Okay.
Go around, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. I'll take it. All right.
Okay.
Valentin's turn.
Okay. Next up is the one that got hit by the ballista, and he can't move closer, but he goes down. He sees where y'all are heading to land, so he's going to head that direction. But he's below y'all. Okay. What's Allie doing?
Alright, Allie will go do a flyby attack on this one, because I'm assuming it's still like right up in the air. Right there.
Yeah, that one's
Is it
the one
as
that
in-
let go that's gonna fall.
Gotcha.
Its turn.
I'm just gonna use the help action with the flyby, and basically it's just gonna buzz around its head right now and just like cause a distraction while to just grant me the next attack advantage.
Okay,
And
so
then it's
as
gonna
it's
fly back.
falling, this owl comes and starts like messing with it, and it's kind of like going like this, not really paying attention to what it's doing in the air, and they both start diving down together.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll use 15 feet to do that. And then afterwards he has, I think a fly speed is he has more than, I think he has 40 feet. He'll just come back up to the ship afterwards. And then I'm next. That means I'll just take an attack on him. Let's see, how far away is he? Is he only 15 feet right there, like what it says?
Yeah. He might
Okay.
be like 20 by now, but still within your range for your Sunblade.
Yeah, then I will use an attack with my Sunblade rather than my crossbow. Okay. For, let's see, 5 plus 8 would be, okay, numbers.
13. That hits, yeah.
Okay. So I get my sneak attack and my regular damage. And I'm assuming they're not undead.
No.
Alright, so 2, 4. So 13 damage. Rolled really bad.
So as it's falling, you lash out with your vine sunblade, and it goes and it slashes his arm, one of his arms, and you see the blood spray, and it starts falling with him. So there's like blood falling with your owl. Allie gets a little bit on her, but they're still falling.
Gotcha. And that's my turn.
Okay, Thalia.
Can I see the map again?
Yeah, here's your spell list for druids too.
I got it. That's it. There is one. In the air, like really close to me, right?
Yeah, it's 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Like right in front of me. Yeah. Am I able to cast flame? Or yeah, produce flame. Am I allowed to set it on fire?
Yeah. What's the saving throw for produce flame? I think there's one.
It's a
Or is it a roll to attack?
Yes. Roll to attack.
Okay.
All right. A 19.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Thank goodness.
I think their AC is 11, so I think I'd have to roll a 2 to
You gotta
miss.
roll the damage.
Which one do I do? The 8, right?
Yeah, you can roll. Yeah, 1d8.
Yeah. Let me fish it out.
Right, into this weird looking one.
Thank you. 4.
Also add your mod.
It might just be the 1d8 unless it says add modifier for the cantrips.
Because I'm not 5 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
One
think it's
day.
just the 1d8. Yeah,
One
because that's
day.
how the cantrips, that's how they work. I mean, it's just easy damage you can do over and over and over,
Yeah.
but you're not going to get the additional. It's not like strength or dex thing, you know.
Alright.
Only if. It's
So
just
how
so handy. I
how
rolled a
much did you roll?
4.
4. Okay. Okay, so as hold on, let me roll. Quick. Ooh, yeah, that one. Okay, so as Corlin throws out his vine whip sunblade, you see where he's aiming, and you turn around and you shoot out flame at it, and it actually does catch on fire as well.
Heck yeah.
So it'll take fire damage on its next turn.
And I guess I'm in a pretty okay spot, so I'll just stay where I'm at. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Next up is this one in the back. He's going to fly around the other way below you.
Whoa, wrong one.
Well, that one already had a turn.
Oh, okay.
Apparently I did them wrong somehow. Okay. Yeah, this one isn't even on there. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to fly down below you as well. It's still in line of sight for Acorn. Perhaps could hit it, but most of you, it's out of range. And next up is Paulotella. And as her turn comes up, she's going to command the ship to try and get closer to landing. So she's going to go down pretty quickly. Reveal another part of the map.
I mean, we could see the entire map.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, okay.
This is a
Oh.
lower section. This is a lower section, like where the lower bridges are. So she's going to go between two bridges. And take all of you with her. And the ship then lands on this little bridge right here. Let me grab all of you guys.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you again.
Actually, you know what? She wouldn't have gotten that far. Let me put you back a little bit. I'm gonna give her one more turn, one more round to get there. But you do move about 60 feet. There. Okay, and that'll end her turn. Okay, and now that these are all able to move. There we go. Okay. This one's still falling, and I think, yeah, it's next up is SM396.
I think everything's out of range now.
You could
Your
probably
longbow has a.
you
has
could
a
probably
range.
shoot at them with disadvantage at this 10, 15, 20, 25.
I
30.
think you have
Longbow has a
regular-
range of 180, so
Yeah.
Oh, it does? Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was 60.
And my
Yeah.
ballista has 120.
that's the short bow, and the hand cross. Actually, the hand crossbow is the one that's at 60.
Gotcha. So yeah, you would be able to still shoot at them.
Okay. I'm gonna keep shooting at what seems to be the main one then, the one that was making the noise.
Okay.
That is a 19. Or sorry, 19 plus 9, 28.
Wow. Yeah, that hits.
The longbow is 150, and then its total range with disadvantage would be 600.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's check from where she is. Do. Oh god.
Short crossbow's range is 80.
That's not the one she's shooting at.
Oh, it's not? I thought that was the one on the bridge that was singing. Which one is she shooting at?
This one.
Oh, is that the one that was making noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
65 feet.
Alright.
So you're good.
That's 13 damage.
Maybe you could put a little identifier on the one that's Hunter's mark, Jamie?
That was it. She shot at it. How do you want to do this? How do you describe your kill?
I'm gonna go for a headshot. Just like quick aim, quick scope.
Okay, so you line
Got my
up.
little tag on my bow. Where I need to look.
Acorn 360 no scope.
So as you reach out, you aim real fast, still looking out, keeping Allie as the mark that you know which one is the one that's being bothered, that's the most hurt, and you aim your arrow and it goes straight into his skull, and you see more blood spread out, and Allie gets another splash on her. As it falls, it starts free falling down. Okay. Fire.
Fire's gonna turn around to the group and he's gonna be like super confused and he's gonna scream at the group. Yeah, ah! Like, are you not seeing this? But obviously they are, but he's a dinosaur, so
He's like a barking dog.
yeah. Nothing else he could do.
Okay.
That will end Fire's turn.
Okay, and as Fire's turn ends, they're no longer frightened of him, so they start moving forward towards the ship. One does, at least. And then he is going to let out his song, so I need everybody to roll another wisdom saving throw.
I feel like I'm about to start rolling in roll 20.
I rolled a 15, so that's a. Hang on, what is my saving for wisdom? Plus 3. So 18.
Another 7.
Hey,
16.
Yes.
17. Okay, so again, Ardrin's the only one that's influenced. And you feel that sensation come over you again. The rest of you are able to wash it off and shrug it off and know what it is, and Ardrin falls to it again. And he starts moving. On his turn, he'll start moving towards the back of the ship, towards them. Okay, Nyack. You see this happen to Ardrin as well.
Yeah, can I grab Ardrin and like try to shake him out of the like trance?
Let me read this real quick. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna kind of homebrew this, I guess. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Medicine check. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think with the rules, all you can really do is just hold him in place, and he still has to make the save.
I got a 12.
12? Okay, yeah, you're not able to get him out of the trance, but you have a hold of him, so he's not moving forward now.
Perfect. Are they within distance of my command spell? Here, let me check.
I think that was your action.
Okay. Well, that's cool. As long as you don't jump off the bridge, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I think that'll be your action to grapple him.
Dope. Good.
Okay. Ardrin, you feel compelled to move away from him, even though you're being held still. So go ahead and you can also, let's see.
Can I
Yeah,
make a
roll.
save?
Yep, roll another wisdom saving throw. Yes, so you are successfully broken out of it as Nyax shakes you, and it takes a few seconds, but you do come to.
Okay, so that was my action to save.
Yes.
I would bonus action Ballista. Whichever one is closest.
Okay.
I guess it's only that one.
That one.
So let's try in here. Let's see what happens. Can I? How do I do this? Specific attack in here. Force Ballista. Let's see. Does that do anything?
What's the save for? 19.
There was
That
a
hits.
save? I can't read the.
Oh, yeah, it says wisdom save 20. Oh, that might have been first. That was, never mind. Okay, I get it.
Oh, that was my wisdom save.
Yep.
And then it did a 15 plus, I guess, 19 to hit. That look right?
19 to hit, that hits, and it says 18 force damage.
Wait, why? Oh, because it did a 1d4. Wait. Plus 4. It should be 2d8 plus 4, it says here, but I see 3 d8s were rolled.
No, it says 2. You got a 6 and an 8.
Ooh, okay. Sorry, I see also a 3 on there.
I don't know what the 3 was for, but it only rolls a 6 and an 8. That's weird.
And I see 4 dice. 7, 6, 3, and 8 were rolled. Yep,
I
that's
don't-
weird. Alright, how much damage was it?
It was 18 damage.
18 points of force damage.
Yeah, and it drops a little bit, but it's still up.
Jeez.
Just barely. It's got blood dripping everywhere. It's got, I think that was the other one that you had shot at before, so it's got 2 ballista arrows stuck in it.
Oh,
It is
man,
not
still
looking
going.
good.
Damn, these news reporters are getting really intense.
Those are gargoyles.
I
but-
know. It's just like, what? I can't really see them. I have bad eyesight from here.
Okay,
I'll end my
Borders.
turn.
next up's Mud. Did you want to do anything for Mud?
Is he still like too far away to do anything like scratch?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I guess so. I would give him my dagger to throw, but I feel like he's a shit shot.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Some more screaming. If he can handle it. Let's
The
see.
dinosaurs are pissed off.
When they can't do anything about it.
Okay, this one moves up.
I got a 9.
A 9? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't affect them this
They're
time.
like, okay, whatever.
I kind of realized what they were, that they can't fly. Next up is Allie.
I think me and Allie are just gonna hold our turn until we land the ship.
Or until one comes
Oh.
in range.
Well, let's see. Allie will come back to me, and then what
Okay.
I'll do, I'm gonna cast Presto, and I'm gonna take all the blood off of Allie.
Oh,
That'll be
clean
my
them
turn.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, and you just see all the blood just like lift out of her feathers, and she kind of ruffles, and then the blood just splatters onto the ship. Or into the air, wherever you put it.
Yeah, just do it off the ship, back into the air.
Is that in your turn?
And that'll end my turn.
Okay, Thalia.
All right, I finally got my roll 20 to kind of work with me. Where's the closest one to me?
They're very far away.
The one that's bleeding badly that Ardren shot twice.
Like all the way on the end of it, the ship.
Yeah, 30 feet as far as I can go, so.
Am I able to like walk over there?
You can get to the back of the ship. It's about 5, 10, 15. It's about 20 feet away from the back of the ship.
And I'm allowed to move that far?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go all the way to the back if I can. And I saw one spell that was like the gust of wind. I think it blows them 60 feet back, something like that. Let me see. Strength saving throw or push 15 feet away from me. Let me get all the way back there first.
Made a 9 on its strength save, so it fails, and it gets pushed. You did it to the one closest?
Yes.
Okay, so it gets pushed about 60 feet down and back.
Good. Alright. Am I able to move back to where I was at?
Yeah.
Probably move
Okay.
10 feet, yeah.
Okay.
You can move like back over here by Nyack.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. That ends my turn.
Okay, next up is the one that you... Oh, sorry, it's this one. So move up here. And it can't do anything else till it gets to you. And then next up is Palutella, so she'll be able to take... Everyone moves up, and y'all land on the bridge. So you're able to get down if you want to. Okay, and then... Five, 10, 15, 20, 30. Ah, shit, that deleted one of them. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, we're good. And next up is SM396. So they're pretty far behind you. They're about 100 feet back now, between two buildings that y'all flew between. But you start in range if you want to take a shot.
Yeah, you have a range up of 150 feet and up to 600 with disadvantage.
This is the one that was injured, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at that one then. How far? I can change Hunter's Mark with a bonus action. How far? That's 90 feet. Okay, I'll do it without Hunter's Mark. It's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sniper.
It's 6 damage.
Describe your kill.
Just another headshot. We're just gonna keep exploding heads. I like exploding the heads.
The dome.
So Acorn's in the zone. She just lines it up again. She sees the blood and follows the trail of blood down where it's falling, and she just lines it up straight for the head and takes a perfect shot, and you just see it spiral as it falls down. Next
I
up
think
is
she's doing way more damage than what she is because she's getting less hits.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of amazing.
okay, fire.
Looking at this situation, it does not look like any of them are on the ship. So Fire is just gonna be on the prowl he's gonna hold his action for if any one of them come up close enough for him to hit.
Okay.
Is there a drop from the ship, or is it just like a straight across to it?
Yeah, there's a ladder on the side that you can get down.
If I was to jump, how far down is it?
10 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down the ship onto the bridge. Get ready with the hammer.
Okay. So you're able to climb down the ladder, and you're standing on the bridge. You pull out your hammer, and you take a defensive stance, ready for them to come in.
Where's the bridge?
It's below the boat. It's kind of hard because this boat is a weird size.
Is it like down here, or is it like
Yes.
right where Corlin is?
No, it's right where you pointed, where the actual physical bridge looks.
Okay.
Okay, because I was thinking this was like at the platform that we needed to get to.
That's also, it's open. That is open. The inside is a building. Like, there's a
Gotcha.
wall, but you can get it to where the fountain is as well. Okay, Arjun.
If my so I have 120 feet range. Can I still shoot at the one that I shot at before, or is that
I
too
think we
far
can hit
now?
this one.
Acorn took it down.
Acorn took it down. Okay.
Mhm.
So then,
This one now is the closest.
alright, let me see from my. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, 25 feet. I can take a shot at it with the Force Ballista again. So as my bonus action, I will do that.
Okay.
Screw it. I'll use Beyond 20. No.
It misses, which makes sense. I actually raised its DC a little bit, or AC a little bit, because it has half cover from where it is, but between the buildings. But yeah, it skids off the stone of one of the buildings, and it just didn't make it around the edge.
What are we doing? I yell to the group.
Palatella yells back, "You need to go into this building," and she points at this one.
Alright. I leave my Force Ballista there, and I call Fire to come with, and I start making my way down with my action.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah. I assume it takes like half movement to climb down, and then I have like 10
No.
feet.
Yeah.
Or like 8, technically speaking. Okay. That ends my turn.
Mud.
I believe he should save his action since he can't do anything from that far away.
Okay, so you just wanted to stay where he is?
I guess maybe I'll
you
move
can
him
go and
next to
set him
me.
over here.
Should I get
because
him?
we're trying to get over there.
Yeah, I think he should get like closer to the bridge area. Wait, hold up. Where did he go?
Well, you could technically mount your dinosaur, I think.
True. I don't know if that would help me get anywhere. Maybe.
Well, you just like move on your turn towards the area over here.
And then make that fast.
True. Although I don't know
She,
where I
like-
put him.
bounced off after you. Like, not just walked, like, hopped off after you.
Okay, so are you getting on the dinosaur, or are you sending Mud off?
Yeah,
Well-
I'll get on top of him, and then like we'll head towards the bridge, getting off the boat area. I don't know where that.
Okay, the bridge is over here.
It's
Make
gonna have to be on your
a
turn now.
yeah, make a dexterity saving throw as he jumps. I'll let him jump off the bridge or jump off the ship, but I want to see how well you stay on.
Okie dokie. Let's see. That's a. Sorry, I'm bad math. 17.
17. Okay, yeah, you're able to hold on to the reins and land perfectly fine. So y'all are both next to Ardrin.
Right on.
You can move your dinosaur next to you.
Oh, there he is. I guess I'd be on top of him, so he's gotta.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, the two of us will move down let's see, climb the 10 feet down the rope. And then, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, wait. There we go, 25. And then end my turn there.
Okay, so you're able to make it inside as you go in. You see I'm not going to use the furniture to actually in there, but you see it's an open office area. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna like stand by the door wherever the doorway is and just kind of wait for everybody to filter by me.
yeah, there's a half elf that's like standing there staring out the window, like watching what's happening to you guys. Dahlia, it's your turn.
Let me see how far away the closest one is. It's like still behind the building, right?
Yeah, it's up here. This is the closest one right now.
Honestly, I kind of just want to walk underneath this wing of this boat, or I mean, it looks like a ship, but and hide.
So you go underneath.
I'm just gonna avoid this situation until I'm closer to them, because I feel like if I run up on them, they're gonna have the advantage.
Okay, the next one moves down closer to you guys, rounding the corner around the building. Right there. And then Palatella is going to go back to the back just to see how close they are. She's going to protect the ship at all costs.
What are you gonna do with Bill Kyra?
Belkyra's not. She's charmed. Yeah, she's just chilling.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just didn't put her in initiative.
It's like, because she could be ran into the building as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll say she's down here.
That seems like something she'd do.
Okay, and this one's turn. It moves up. It's now about 20 feet behind the boat. Acorn.
Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action to put my hunter's mark on that one.
Okay.
And then longbow it. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Eight damage.
You shoot an arrow at it, and it hits in the side, and it impales it. And it has blood trickling out of its side. That's the first time that this one has been hit. You can tell from here.
And then I'm going to start following the others, but kind of stay in the back to try to cover.
Okay, perfect. Fire.
Where the fuck did Mud go?
It's underneath Thalia.
Yeah.
Alright, Fire is just
riding
gonna run and jump. He's gonna use his action and his bonus action to jump off and reach me. And before he does that, he snarls at Palutella like, "Ah, come on!" and jumps off. And that will end his turn.
Okay. Next up is this one. It's going to come and land on the boat. And it's going to attempt to attack Palutella.
Fuck.
Oh no, she's literally there by herself.
Captain should probably not go down with her ship.
She could go down on her ship, but not with it.
Oh,
First one's a 21, and the second one is an 8. Or, wait, no, that's a 10. So the first one hits.
oh no.
2D. Hmm. Six damage. Okay, so she comes in and she has a club in one hand and then claws in the other, and she chips the claw at her, and that's where she gets her, and she cuts her across the chest right here, but her armor holds most of it back, and then they takes the club and she ducks out of the way of the club, and the club doesn't hit. Next up is Nyack.
Save the ship.
I would like to cast Sacred Flame on the one that just hit Palutella. And it must succeed on the next saving throw.
It got a 5, so that fails.
Fuck yeah. Don't hit Archer's damage. And I got a 4.
4. Okay. Sacred Flame, so you see it the magic lashes out, and then you see this white divine flame reach up from beneath her and envelops the harpy, and you see her sizzle and writhe a little bit, and then she like looks directly at Nyack.
I flip it off.
I
Arjun.
realized that Palutella is still on the ship, and so I want to save her, so I shoot off another ballista. This time, I'm gonna roll it here. Okay, that is a 21 to hit.
That hits. Which one are you shooting at? Just so I know.
The one right in front of her.
Okay.
It's 2d8 plus 4. Yeah. That's 9 points of force damage, and it's pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, and as it pushes back, Palutella is able to take an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Oh.
Lightning launcher. Four lightning damage. Okay.
How's that looking?
It's definitely wounded. It's hurt. You see this ballista spike it through the leg as it's aiming low, trying to miss Palutella, and then it stumbles backwards. And as it stumbles backwards, she's able to use part of her armor, and she does a movement with her hands, and lightning sparks out from the side and hits the harpy.
Alright, I'll use my action now to shoot off another ballista.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 15 points of force damage.
Describe your kill.
This force ballista starts glowing. It's just like, think of like a harpoon, and it's just red electricity and runic symbols like flowing around it as it just flows into the center of its chest and just like keeps going. It just keeps flying off into the distance, and that's it. You don't know what the hell happens to it. I don't know. It just keeps going until it eventually hits something. And as my free action, I'll say, Palutella, get the hell down here. Palutella, get the hell over here. And that'll end my turn.
Okay, next up is Mud.
Okay, I'm gonna just make him go to the back of the ship, but not on the ship. I'm just gonna try and act like I'm protecting it.
I'll put you right here. So you're underneath the wing of the ship, and
Yes, just at the edge.
yeah. Okay.
Trying to be stealthy.
Next up is this one. It's gonna come back, and it's gonna land on the ship, and it's gonna strike at SM-396. It's how you take its friends out, and it has 2 attacks. First one's a 19. Second one is a 13.
First one hits.
Okay. That is 8 points of damage, slashing damage.
Okay.
As its claws come out and scrape against your armor.
That's fair.
Next up is Allie and Corlin.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave Allie in here. I'm gonna do bonus action hide.
Okay. Stealth check.
So that'd be for a 16. And
Okay.
then I'm going to just take a step out, use my hand crossbow at this one right here, and just attempt to shoot it. Do I have advantage?
Yes, and sneak attack.
Okay. So hand crossbow. 20.
That hits.
Dirty 20. Alright, so... 16 damage.
So it didn't see you down there at all, and then it just gets an arrow straight through its back. And SM-396, you can kind of see the arrow kind of penetrate through the front of it.
And then after that, I'll just step back into the building.
Good shot. Thalia.
Alright, I'm gonna try and cast Wind Wall at where I'm at the back of the ship, so this one back here gets blown back a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Fails its strength saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save. So roll 3d8 for me.
3d8, okay. 4, 4, 5. 4.
Oh, wait.
Do I add all of it?
13?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said 9. I was like, wait.
I have it open. That's feeling bad about it.
You really confused me.
So as Thalia, she runs back on her dinosaur and runs back to the back of the ship, and she raises her hands, and a strong gust of wind goes right behind the ship. Thankfully the ship's landed, so it's not like listing either way, but there's this big like wall of wind and just debris flying around back there. That's about 50 feet long and 15 foot high and 1 foot thick. And that creature is on the other side of it, and it took a pretty decent amount of damage. And it says flying creatures can't fly through it. So, nice work.
Boom.
Yep. And next up is its turn. So it's going to duck below, and it's going to go below the ship, or below the wall and below the ship. But it can't attack anyone on its turn. It's hard to put something below, but we'll just say it's below due to the mine.
Yeah. Underneath the other wing.
Yeah. Next up is Palatella, and she's pissed. She's going to turn around and she's going to cast Magic Missile on the one that attacked Acorn. She's going to cast it at 2nd level. I should cast 3 times. Weird. I'm just going to roll it. 1d4 plus 1. Four, 5. Nice. Oh, same thing as Thalia. Okay, yeah, she blasts these missiles at it, and you see it just spray blood back as each one lands, and the last one makes it fall backwards, and it's dead. Gone.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, next up is SM396.
Can I hop down, or do I have to climb down?
You can hop down.
Alright. And then from here, can I see this guy that's under the wing?
Yeah, if you crouch, you could probably get a shot at it.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm gonna crouch.
It'll have half cover, but that just raises its AC just a tad.
Okay, and then I still can use the bonus action to put the hunter's mark on it.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to shoot with bow. That is an 18.
That hits.
That's 8.
Okay. So you hear it squeal, "Ah," and you know everybody else now knows where it is, and yeah, you definitely got a hit for it.
Yes.
Sweet.
He's a bastard.
Next up is fire.
Looking at the screen here, I mean, fire is going to move a little further out and trying to, I guess, see on board what's going on and seeing if anything needs help up there before he decides if he wants to try and jump back on or not. So, a little further distance and viewing what's currently on the ship, if it's just Palutella he sees, or if he can see the other one underneath.
He can see Palatella, and he can't see, unless he crouches down, he can't see the other one below the ship.
Alright, that ends his turn.
Okay, next up is Nyack.
Can I, from my vantage point, can I see the guy underneath the wing?
Yeah, if you crouch down, you can see him.
Perfect. I like to crouch down and hit him with the good old...
Good old
Sacred Flame. Can't remember shit.
I rolled an 18, so he saves for this one.
I like to flip with the bird.
And he's like,
Alright,
fuck
Jen.
you too, buddy.
Okay, since I'm short, can I see him?
Yes.
Guy underneath. I don't think my ballista can shoot it, can it?
No, it doesn't have a line of sight of it.
Okay. I'm going to just shoot. How far is it away from?
It's about 20 feet.
I'm gonna take out my my light crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
Screw it, I'll do it in here. Simpler.
16 hits.
16 hits. Okay. Don't know how I rolled this. I have a +6 to hit. That makes sense. Alright, so. It takes that amount of damage, whatever it is.
8.
Only +1. What? I rolled a 7.
How do you have a +6 to hit? The magical crossbow?
No, it's just a light crossbow. It's +6.
You have a 22 dex?
No.
This is 1d8 plus 4.
Oh, it's 1d8. Okay, that makes sense. What does it say? Sorry.
It says 1d8 plus 4, you rolled a 4, and then it says 4 plus 4, so 8 damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So 8 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, so as you follow suit with Acorn, and you crouch down right next to her, you let go of an arrow, and it lands on the other side, doing equal damage. Next up's Mud.
Oh, damn. He should be underneath me. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Let me put him underneath me.
I got it.
Oh, thank you. And then... I don't know, man.
Efficiency. That's what it is.
This is the last guy left, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess move over to this other side, but still hopefully where we're not super noticed. And then can I produce flame? Am I close? Yeah,
Yeah.
close enough. And so what? I just rolled D8, right?
Yeah, I think it was a d8 plus...
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, just a d8.
A 3.
Nice. And it's lit on fire.
Bitch.
So now it's got 2 arrows in it that just got back to back, and then its wings got lit on fire. And so it's like struggling to stay afloat.
Good.
Allie and Corlin.
Take him out, Corlin.
Do I have line of sight of this guy?
Not where you are inside, but if you go
Well,
outside,
I mean,
you would.
Like right here. Would I have line of sight like outside?
You
Let's
probably
see.
have to move up closer to where the rest of your friends are. Like right
Yeah,
behind
I'm
them.
just gonna move.
There you go. Yeah, you'd have line of sight.
He's also within 30 feet. Is there like a bush or something around the sun? Something I can like attempt to hide behind, or like under the ship in the shadow, anything like that?
Nyack.
I'm not gonna. Nyack, how tall are you?
6 foot 1.
You're both
No.
6 foot.
Yeah, let's
You
say
can
it ain't gonna
roll for
happen.
stealth. Let's see if you can find something.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take a normal shot. Crossbow.
Okay.
11.
That hits.
Oh yeah. Okay, so for 6, so let's see, it's 5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Okay, so you get another arrow in it, and it drops like 5 feet, but it's still flying barely.
Alright, and I'll keep Allie on my shoulder, and I'll end my turn.
Dahlia. Wait, I think you went on Mud's turn.
I did. I just realized that. Dang it.
Okay,
Okay, so
we'll
I guess I could flip it, right?
yeah, so if you wanted to do something with Mud, I guess. But
Am I
he's
able-
flying, so I don't think Mud could get to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. So I guess I'll just stay and maybe we'll back up a little bit.
Okay.
I just realized I did that too. My bad.
So it's now its turn, and it's going to attempt to flee for its life. And I need to roll. And it takes 1 fire damage as well from being caught on fire. As it flaps, the flames go out on the wings, but it's trying desperately to get away. And it's at half movement, so it doesn't get very far. And next up is Palutella, and she's not going to let that thing get away. So she turns around after blasting this one in the face 3 times, and she's going to do the same thing to that guy. 4, 2, 2, 8. Ooh, just enough. So she just gets it, and it starts spiraling down. And the last one, you just see it go completely limp, and it just starts falling. Dead.
Good.
Everybody, and then she brushes her hands. She goes over and she grabs the one that's dead on the deck and just throws it overboard, and it just
Off my
falls
ship.
past the bridge.
She's a badass.
Man, thanks for your help, guys. That was unexpected, but I guess they were waiting for you or something.
Do harpies normally wait for ships in passing?
In this city, you never know, right? I think that, I don't know, their harpy threats are common in the upper district. That's the only monsters I've ever seen that the Dask use up here to cause problems with the civilians, I guess. I don't know their motives.
Interesting. I guess I don't know. First time I've been attacked by harpies.
Yeah. They must have seen us from where we were, and I don't know. They were probably trying to look for something. That's my assumption, at least. But, pal, you should have came overboard when we all did. Didn't need you potentially going down with this ship.
I was put in charge of this vessel, and there's no way I'm allowing anybody to take it down besides me. So,
I mean, it can always be fixed. Your life, however, I look at her and I'm just like, can't be fixed.
I don't know. Your mom's pretty good at it.
If you die, you can't come back.
It's the risk we take.
I'm like hovering around Palatella, just looking worried because I saw her get hit, and I like her because she like gave me a new face and stuff.
Yeah, she looks. She's got scratches on her, and she's bleeding a little bit from the collarbone, but she looks fine. Besides that,
I take my cloak and try to like stop the blood with it.
she's like, "Oh, I didn't even," and she kind of starts wiping it off herself. Well, this is the Orient Outpost over here. We just got to go up one more flight, but there's stairs inside that we can take, and then.
Yeah, we can go up. All right, but I think we can take the rest by foot. We don't need to fly up a set of stairs. We're right here. Make sure your ship's all right, and we'll be right back out. And if anything happens, please we'll be right here.
Okay. I'll be here. Let's see. Move all of you. Doop, doop. Actually, you know what? I'll use that spot. Never mind. Had it all lined out different in my head, but that makes more sense. Okay, so as you go inside, this is like it's an open lobby. There's a the half elf that was in there that Corlin saw when he went in is standing there like, "Oh my gosh, are you all okay?"
Yes, yes. It was just a bunch of harpies. So we defended the ship. We're doing just fine.
Yeah, I'm
No
surprised
need to worry.
everybody survived those harpy songs. You have to watch out when you hear that noise. They're
Yeah, most of us
frequently.
were we did okay. One of us not so much, but yes, truly frightful.
I've known a family member that wandered off a bridge once due to a harpy song. Terrifying.
Yes, good thing that some of us have the Featherfall tokens that will come in handy in case such an incident happens.
Oh yes, yes, those are quite handy around here. What can I do for you guys?
I
Well,
believe we are here for a reward. We helped the train yard.
I show him the
Or
letter.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, opens up and goes, "Oh, this is from Kawaki himself." Okay. He's not in at the moment, but if you'd like to wait in the lobby, and she points over to the couches and stuff,
yeah,
he should be back shortly.
I think we're open to that. We just need a quick breather after that counter.
Did anybody get hurt?
Palutella did.
I did.
Some of us, yeah.
I can heal you.
Or you could use a hit dice on a short rest.
Yeah, y'all could take a short rest while you're waiting for him, if you want.
Yeah, that'd be the just in case. I mean, always save your magic and for like combat.
Yeah. Well, I was killing with the cantrips.
I don't think there is no cantrip that heals. I don't think.
No, I was talking about when I was fighting the sacred flame.
Yeah, I got all my health points back from the short rest.
Sweet. Okay, did you all want to end it here?
Yeah,
Let's
we
get it.
can do that, and then we can just talk to the person when we come back next week.
Yeah.
Lit.
We are at about 2 hours and 57 minutes.
I know y'all want to play Cyberpunk, so.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'll jump right back into that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go make a snow boy. It's very hard to make these.
On Animal Crossing?
Yes.
Bro, I broke my thing so many fucking times. I was having so much trouble.
Infuriating.
No, I dropped one in the water. I dropped one off a cliff. I ran it into a tree. I was like, this should not be this hard.
It's so hard.
It is. I'm glad you understand. Hell yeah.
A snow what?
Snowboy.
Snow boy. It's how you get the frozen furniture.
Oh.
You just gotta roll 2 balls.
We're not in the lingo. I don't know what you're talking about.
Boys
Snowman,
versus
but it's
girls
only 2.
here.
Oh, yeah, y'all don't know about frozen furniture? I can tell you about the frozen.
You don't know about the Snowboys? Learn about them
I have
Snowboys.
no clue.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, so
Which is like D&D.
yeah.
That sounds like
I've played Baldur's Gate. That's a good one. Yeah. That's an old one though. Which one are you playing?
The new
No,
one.
this is a new one that came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's out in early access. I think it came out in October or September.
Okay, yeah. I knew that they had one coming out. I didn't realize that it was actually out. I know Diablo should have a game coming out here pretty soon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
Lilith is the main one of that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
those I'm kind of interested in.
All right, I'll be ending the recording in 5, 4,